Hello everybody and welcome to another little reading vlog. I am so excited to start this video today because before I talk about the books that I am currently reading, I need to talk about the fact that my most anticipated book release of the year has finally arrived. This is Seasparrow by Kristen Cashore and I'm so excited to open it on camera. I've been talking about this book a lot recently just because I have been waiting for this copy for like a month now and I was so scared that it was not going to make it home, but it finally arrived today. So we're going to open it now. I'm so excited. I love that Blackwell's, they have like their little logo on the box. This is a bookstore in Oxford in the UK, and the reason why I ordered from them is because I wanted the UK edition, but I didn't want to go through Amazon because I don't like to support Amazon. But let's open it. Oh, I can already kind of see some parts of the cover. It is massive. Oh my gosh, it's so big. It's so beautiful. Oh my gosh, look at it. Ah, isn't that stunning? Look at that bird and the foil. Ah, wow, that is so beautiful. I'm so excited. Oh my gosh. Oh, what is happening here? Oh my gosh. What happened to this book? I am so confused right now. Yeah, it was like a beautiful page with illustrations, but I think I'm just gonna have to rip it out of the book because it's all breaking apart. Oh my gosh, this is so sad. Anyway, I'm still very excited to read this book. In case you don't know, this is the 5th book into the Graceling series by Kristen Cashore, which was originally a trilogy, and then she came out with another book, Winterkeep, last year, and I'm just so happy that she keeps on writing these books set into this universe. In case you don't know, the Graceling series is a fantasy series that takes place into this world where some people are born with eyes of 2 different colors, and when that happens, these people are actually graced with a certain ability. And in our first book, our main character Katza is very good at fighting, and so we follow her as she goes on all of these different adventures. This series is particularly good because, in my opinion, it talks about lots of different issues. It talks about like history and politics. It has adventure and romance and such great female characters, and I'm so excited about this one because in this one we follow a main character that we have never followed before, like from her own perspective, which I'm very excited about. And yeah, apparently it's a very like chilly book. It takes place in winter mainly, so this is perfect for this time of the year. It's currently very cold here today, so I'm so excited to start this one. I think I'm going to start it tonight. I'm buddy reading this with Cal from Retrieving Books. We did a whole entire like Graceling readathon last year when Winterkeep came out, and so we've been really awaiting this one, and we are so excited to read it together. So I was reading The Way of Kings, but I think I'm gonna have to put that one on pause and literally devour this one because I'm so excited. And yeah, it's a big boy. This is like over 500 pages long for sure. Yeah, it's like 603 pages long. So this is gigantic, but I am so excited and I know I'm going to enjoy every single second of it. But yeah, that was my little unboxing, and now I need to go back to work, finish my workday, and then I'm gonna be able to jump into this one, and I am so excited to be reunited with all of my favorite characters. So yay! Also, I need to figure out that weird page situation, but we'll see how that goes. is the end of the week, so I thought that I would give you a little reading update, and also we can open the package that I just received, which I do believe is my new bullet journal for 2023. So this is very, very exciting. I've been waiting on this journal for a while, so I think I'm going to start with this, and then we can talk about my reading progress. So let's open this up. I decided to get my journal once again from Notebook Therapy. They are a really, really great bullet journal shop. They have like all of those journals and washi tape and stickers, and I just really love the quality of their journal. The one that I used this year is also from Notebook Therapy. It's this one. So I'm very excited to see my new one. I picked a different design because I thought that could be exciting. It's red and it has this very, very cute little image on top of it with little mushrooms. It's so pretty. Oh, and it's kind of like velvety. I'm obsessed with like the feeling of this cover. But yeah, these journals are just so great, and I can't wait to create my planner in this one. This is going to be at the same time my planner and my reading journal, so very, very excited to get started into this one. This is gonna be great. And now let's talk about my reading. So this week I've been really focusing on not Winter Keep, that's the other book, Seasparrow by Kristen Cashore. Me and Cal have been reading this book so much. We've just been really enjoying it, and all that we want to do is buddy read this together, so that's what we've been doing. We're over halfway through the book at this point. We're on page 350, so that is very exciting. And yeah, I'm really enjoying this book. This is less of like a fantasy tale and it's more like a survival story, which I was kind of expecting given the synopsis, but I was not expecting it to be like that big of a part of the story. Did that sentence make any sense? I'm not really sure, but yeah, it's really good so far. I'm really enjoying it. I'm so happy to be reunited with all of these characters because I love them. There were some weird things about the writing at the beginning. Like at first I was a little bit thrown off by the choices that Kristen Cashore was making, because I couldn't tell if she was writing in present tense or in past tense, so that was very strange. But now either it's not happening anymore or I'm just not noticing it as much. Anyway, it was strange for a while there, but now I'm just really getting into the story, and let me tell you, this book has so many of my worst case scenarios in it, like shipwrecks, polar bears trying to kill you, caves and tunnels. It's been stressful. In The Way of Kings, I've made a little bit of progress, but not that much, because like I said, I've been really focusing on Seasparrow. But I'm on page 128, and I actually got the audiobook from my library, which is very exciting because I'm going to be able to make so much more progress in this one while also reading Seasparrow and other books, because I love to go on walks and listen to my audiobooks. So I think this is going to be such a win. I feel so powerful right now because I'm going to be able to make so much more progress in this. So this is very exciting. And the audiobook is 45 hours long. It is the longest audiobook I've ever got from the library. So this is gonna be a very interesting experience. But yeah, I think it's definitely going to keep me motivated to keep on reading this book. So that's a good thing. Not that I'm not enjoying it, but just because like there's so many books coming out right now that I want to read, so it's been harder to prioritize this one. So this was my little reading update. I think I'm going to maybe read some more of Seasparrow today. I need to talk to Cal about that. We need to decide if we want to keep on going today and read maybe like another 100 pages. So yeah, I will talk to you all again once I have more reading updates to report. everybody, it is me, and something very exciting just happened. Actually, a lot of very exciting things have been happening in the past couple of days, so I thought that it was time for an update. I'm going to talk about some little things first, and then I'm going to go into my reading update because I need to give you one, like I finished a book. But anyway, the first thing that I need to talk about is the fact that we have a release date for the second season of Shadow and Bone. I can barely talk, I can barely speak, my brain is completely rotten. I am so excited. It is coming out in March, on March 16th, and oh my gosh, I can't wait, I'm so excited. It was announced literally 2 hours ago and I am still not recovered, and with the announcement they gave us some stills from the next season, and there is a Kanej one and I'm losing my mind over it. Honestly, I haven't been able to stop staring at it. I can't. They're so perfect. Oh my god. I literally cannot deal with myself. I don't even know what's going on in this scene, but I need to know. Like, I need this season right now, and I need all of my Kanej scenes, all of my angst and my yearning. Oh my gosh, they look so amazing. First of all, they're so close. They're so close. And oh, the fact that like Inej is standing super still and Kaz is the one reaching for her, and I have stopped functioning. Truly, I don't know. I can't. They mean everything to me and I can't wait. I'm so excited. I'm going to die, like literally combust when I see this scene. I don't know what's going on. I don't know if he's reaching for her waist. I don't know if he's giving her a knife, taking one of her knives. I don't know if her hands are tied behind her back. It looks like they might be. So yeah, I've just been losing my mind over this photo for the last 2 hours, and honestly, I don't even know how I'm going to go back to work for the rest of the day because I can't deal with myself. Look at them! Look at them! Oh my gosh, wow. Anyway, I've been thinking about doing that for a while, but I'm thinking about rewatching Shadow and Bone and like doing my reaction and all of my theories and just basically overanalyzing every single episode. And I think I'm going to actually do it. Like, I think I'm actually going to commit to doing it now because I am so excited for the second season and I need to rewatch the first season. So let me know if you would be interested in watching those kinds of videos. I'm probably going to do them no matter if people tell me that they're interested or not, because I'm so excited about it. Like, I can't wait to just dissect all of my favorite Kanej scenes frame by frame until we get to season 2 in March. But anyway, that was just, yeah, I've just been losing my mind. This is what's been going on this morning. But I also wanted to talk to you all because I haven't talked to you all about Seasparrow. I finished this book like a week ago by now. So yeah, sorry, I kind of dropped the ball on filming for this vlog, but you know, we're doing it, we're talking about it. This book was so good. I really enjoyed it. I think I mentioned during my first update that it was more a survival story rather than a fantasy story, and I was kind of expecting that, but also not really. This doesn't really have any fantasy elements except for the fact that we're into a fantasy world and some people have like powers and stuff, but it's not really the main focus of the story, and I really enjoyed that. I love that Kristen Cashore just went into a completely different direction than what she's been doing with this series and those characters. And oh my gosh, speaking of the characters, I adore them so much. Something that I've been waiting for 3 books and over 10 years finally happened in this book, and it was wonderful and beautiful and perfect, and I'm so happy. And yeah, I really enjoyed the plot. I thought it was super compelling. Like I said, it's a survival story, so there are a lot of things at stake, lots of things are happening. The characters are constantly being challenged by nature and all of those different circumstances, and yeah, it was definitely very, very fascinating. Cal and I read this so fast. We literally could not put this book down because we wanted to know what was going to happen, and it was just so great. And I feel like Kristen Cashore really set the scene for so many other installments. Like, she could go in so many different directions after this, and I am so curious to see what she is going to write about next. I can't wait to see if there's going to be a new book in the series, but I think it will, because she basically put a lot of things in place for her to write more. And yeah, I'm just so excited, and I'm very, very happy that we have this book now. It was definitely one hell of a ride. Then I need to talk to you all about The Way of Kings, because I have been making so much progress in this book. I am on page 473, which means that I have around 130 pages left in this book, and I'm really enjoying it. I was expecting to like it, but at the beginning I was a little bit scared because I was really confused and there were a lot of characters and I didn't know really like everything that was going on, and I still feel that way. But now that I am more settled into the characters, I feel like the world is slowly coming into focus for me. And that's definitely something that I remember from reading Mistborn by Brandon Sanderson. Like, the first book, you're just like, I don't know who all of those people are, I don't know what all of these places are, I don't know what's going on, I don't know anything about the magic system, I'm so confused. And then at some point you find your footing and it just gets so great. And so far I feel like this one is definitely at like a low simmer. Not a lot of things are happening. We're really still setting the tone, setting the scene for this conflict. It's definitely kind of like a slow burn book, lots of political maneuvering and just, yeah, setting the scene with all of these different characters. And I honestly can't wait to see how this one is going to end. And then I'm definitely going to pick up part 2 before the end of the year, because I am very intrigued. Like I said, I still don't really know what the book series is going to be about. I know there's a war, I know there are different characters, and I assume that at some point maybe they're going to meet and maybe they're going to work together for something or other. But yeah, other than that, I know nothing. I'm just very intrigued. And it's funny to say that after you've read like 473 pages, which in and of itself could be a whole entire book. And I don't think this has ever happened to me, that like I read 473 pages of a story and I'm like, this is just the beginning, like nothing has really happened yet. But I am still very intrigued to keep on going. This is definitely special, and I feel like it's a part of Brandon Sanderson's magic, the fact that he can make you read so many pages and you're just like, okay, I don't really know where this is going, I don't really know who these people are and what their roles are going to be, but I'm interested. So yeah, these are my thoughts about The Way of Kings so far, and now I think I'm going to have to go and try to work, even though I just want to scream about Kanej and this still that we got and Shadow and Bone season 2, because I'm losing my mind. But yeah, I will see you soon in the next clip, probably when I've finished this first part of The Way of Kings. Hello everybody, it's me. I just wanted to do a final check-in because I managed to finish The Way of Kings part 1, and I just wanted to share my final thoughts with all of you. So obviously this is the first part of the book, so I can't really talk about like the entire thing. The things that I've said in my last update still stand for this book, in the sense that it was very like a slow burn, a slow building of the world and all of the characters, and I am definitely very interested to see where Brandon Sanderson is going to take this story. So far I want to say that I'm not too attached to the characters and I'm still a little bit confused about where everything is going to go, but I think that's probably going to change once I finish the first book and then dive into the second one. The ending of the first part though was a cliffhanger, that's for sure, and it definitely propelled me into my reading of the second part, so I am confident that I'm going to be able to finish it before the year is over and then give all of my final thoughts about the first book in its entirety. I'm definitely very interested in continuing with the audiobooks because I think they're great, so do not be surprised if at the beginning of 2023 I just read all of the 4 books that are already out in a row, because I think that is possibly what's going to happen. But there we are, this was my little reading vlog for Seasparrow and The Way of Kings. I think this is going to be the last one that I do for this year, but definitely follow me on Goodreads if you want to know what else I'm going to read before the end of 2022, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!